What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Something, hit the keys. And in today's video, I woke up and I chose violence. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get into these hot takes. Some, hit the key. All right, guys. So over the last week and a half, maybe last 2 weeks, there's been some really interesting conversations going on in the YouTube producer community. We have frauds, we have scammers. Are they frauds? Are they scammers? So on and so forth. So I'm here today to give you guys my hot takes and weigh in on what I think about some of these conversations. So we're going to start off with my guy Weaver Beats. I think about 2 weeks ago or maybe last week, Weaver posed a question in one of his videos: are YouTube producers frauds? And from there, I've seen all kinds of different YouTube producers commenting. I've seen Busyworks Beats put out a video responding to Weaver's question. And ultimately, here's what I got out of the video. I feel like he's asking, are YouTube producers frauds for the simple fact that they don't have platinum plaques or they don't have millions of streams, so on and so forth. But what I took out of the conversation is it's no different than anything else in life. It's like a teacher. A teacher, somebody who teaches you how to play the piano, can be a great pianist, but they don't have any music that's out. Somebody that's teaching you how to play a guitar in their house at their home can be the best guitar player that you've ever heard in your life, but they don't have one credit on any songs, on anything they've ever done. They never got a sample out. They never been on tour. They never done any of that stuff. So you have to think, not everybody has the same opportunity. Becoming famous through music takes a lot. It takes luck. You have to be in the right spot at the right time. You have to know people. You have to have good music. You have to have different connections. You have to be willing to go on the road and tour. You have to be willing to go and perform on stage all the time. Some people don't want to do that stuff. Or some people, like me, for instance, I grew up in the era before the internet popped off musicians. So in my era, you had to get discovered by a record label. I grew up in Nebraska. So do you think that I'm going to get discovered by a record label in Nebraska? Nah, fam, not going to happen. So for me, my credits are, I've put out 2 albums and sold thousands of copies. I've been in a group, put out projects with the group. I've made over 1,000 beats. I've written over 1,000 raps. I performed at over 200 different shows. I've done a bunch of stuff in music. So would I consider myself a fraud? Nah, I probably wouldn't, because I've done a lot with music. I just was never famous. So what you can do as the consumer of this content is you can use the content to decide whether you think that the content creator is a fraud. So let's talk about Ed Talenti, for instance, right? Ed Talenti doesn't have a bunch of different placements, but you can watch his channel and see that he is a super skilled musician. I've seen him play guitar. I've seen him play drums. I've seen him play the keyboard. I've seen him make all kinds of different genres of music, and it's all dope. So he's a really good teacher. You should listen to him. Simon Servita started off making plugin review videos similar to like what I do, but this dude knows music theory. This dude could make any genre of music. This dude makes fire beats. So is he a fraud? No, because you can watch his channel and see that what he is teaching you is what you should be learning. Busyworks Beats, whether you like him or you love him or you hate him, you have to admit that that man can teach you how to make a beat in FL Studio. That man can teach you how to mix. That man can teach you a whole bunch of different stuff. So again, all of their work is in the videos that they're putting out. So with all that being said, in my opinion then, do I think that YouTubers are frauds? Maybe. Maybe some are, maybe some aren't. But the best way to judge if somebody's a fraud or not is to simply listen to the music that they're putting in front of you. If the music that they're putting in front of you, that they're making themselves, is music that you want to make, then they're not a fraud. They are the teacher you're looking for. If you've never seen this person make a beat, if you've never heard any music that they've ever done, and they're only doing like reviews, or they're not doing tutorials or just talking about music, but they never play any music and you never hear anything that they do, they might be a fraud. Just being real. So the second thing that I want to rant about today is scammers in the YouTube producer community. So what made me want to talk about this today is a video by Barry John's Studio Talk popped up in my YouTube feed today. So I watched it, and the video was basically asking, does Sweetwater use YouTube content creators? So Barry Johns makes really good content. So I want to say that right off the bat. This isn't a shot towards his channel. Y'all know me. Pew, pew. We don't take shots like that over here. But basically, the whole video is him talking about Sweetwater using content creators to sell items, or you shouldn't trust people who are doing videos and reviews on products from Sweetwater because Sweetwater is reaching out to content creators and getting us basically to shill off their products. And then the whole video, he's talking about how he just wants to bring the truth to his channel. His channel is about integrity, and it's about the truth and about doing what's right for his subscribers. So one thing that I will say that I don't feel is fair that Barry did in the video was basically he said that he wants to bring the truth, but he didn't talk to any sponsored content creators from Sweetwater to get the actual truth. So that whole video is his speculation and his thought process on how the whole sponsored content or being an affiliate with Sweetwater works. So I just want to talk about that for a moment because I do content for Sweetwater and I'm an affiliate with Sweetwater. But Sweetwater doesn't hit you up and tell you, hey man, I got this interface. We're going to send it to you. You have to do a video on that. Or they're not going to hit you up and tell you, hey man, I got this microphone. We need you to put out this video on this microphone so we can sell as many microphones as possible. I have never had an interaction like that with Sweetwater in all of my time of doing any kind of business with them, any kind of affiliate work with them, anything. They have never ever hit me up and tried to get me to shill out a product. Not one time. What happens in the process is if there is something that comes out that I may like or I may want to do a review on, then I contact Sweetwater and I hit up Sweetwater and I say, hey, Sweetwater, just like on this UA Volt 476, they didn't contact me to do that review. I was interested in that interface. I've been interested in that interface for a few months. So I contacted my person over at Sweetwater and I asked them if they could send me out the interface so that I could do a review on it. And in return, they sent me out the interface. They don't ask you to give this glowing review. If you have negatives on whatever product you're doing a review on, you can give your honest opinions on the product, whatever it is. They don't care. They're okay with that. They don't expect you the whole review to be like Sweetwater, 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 Sweetwater. And then in the video, I saw Barry mention that the people who are doing sponsored content are mentioning Sweetwater in their video. It's because it's the full disclosure. We're giving you the disclosure that Sweetwater sent this out either free of charge or this is a loaner and I have to send it back for me to do a review on. But none of the opinions in the review are anybody's but mine, or whatever it is that we're going to say to that extent. We're letting you know that the opinions are all mine. So we give you that disclosure to let you know. So that's part of why they tell you that Sweetwater sent me this, or you can get this from Sweetwater, is because Sweetwater sent the gear out. And I want to caveat this with Weaver. He talks about, he doesn't feel like if you do a review on a product that you should put the affiliate link down in the video. I feel like you should be able to put an affiliate link down in the description of your video because you spend the time figuring out the plugin, making a beat for this plugin, recording a video, editing a video, uploading a video, making a thumbnail, putting your video out on all your social platforms. So you've done a review on this product and you've basically promoted this product to everybody who's in your subscriber face, your viewers, your fans, everywhere else like that. And so you have put this plugin on their map. You've put it on their radar, so they see it because of you. So if you are the deciding factor on why they went and got a plugin, you should be able to get a percentage of that. Now, I understand that there are some people who shill out for everything. And I understand that there are people that do get paid for reviews and that they don't put this as a paid promotion and all that other stuff. That is nonsense. But you can't be mad at every single YouTube reviewer because of the bad apples. Not every cop's a good cop. Not every teacher is a good teacher. Not every nurse is a good nurse. Not every lawyer is a good lawyer, etc., etc. You've worked with some people that are terrible employees and they don't care and they're terrible every single day. Those people shouldn't be, the exception shouldn't be the rule. So I feel like it's a good trade-off because like on this channel, I don't do reviews on stuff that I don't like. So if I don't think something's a good plugin, I'm not doing a review on it. I'm not wasting my time trying to figure out how to make this plugin sound good. I'm not wasting my time editing a video. I'm not wasting my time uploading the video, exporting the video. I'm not wasting my time doing all that and losing some credibility because somebody paid me a couple $100s to do a review on a product. Sometimes we do sponsored videos on this channel, but I always let you know when we're doing sponsored videos on the channel. You'll always see the paid promotion. So I guess I just think that affiliate links are okay because we deserve to get paid for our work. So that's one thing that I feel like doesn't get recognized enough, that we do reviews on YouTube and YouTube doesn't pay that much. So you guys don't want us to get paid by the company. You don't want the company giving us a bunch of money to give you guys a fake review, which is fair. And I agree with you guys 100%. We shouldn't be doing fake reviews, but we deserve to be compensated for our work. And a way for us to get our proper compensation is through those affiliate links. Because when you think about it, ad revenue from YouTube isn't that much. When you start off doing reviews, you're not getting paid at first. Companies aren't giving you plugins for free. So you have to buy the plugins, you know? You're not getting paid from YouTube. You're not getting affiliate links. You're not getting anything. So you're not getting any money for all the hours of work that you're doing to put into this YouTube thing to help other people out. So I just don't understand why people would get upset about affiliate links when you want your favorite content creator to keep creating content. Part of the way that they can keep creating content is by getting some extra money. So things that I would just stress and stress and stress is just make sure you're watching the person's content. If the person seems trustworthy and you trust the person, trust them. If the person is always doing shill type reviews for companies like Unison or companies like that have a reputation for paying people $1,000 to give a great review and taking down negative reviews and stuff like that, that might not be the YouTuber that you want to watch their reviews from. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But there is a ton of YouTubers out here that will give you our honest opinion. You can hop in our live streams, ask us questions. You can hit us up on IG. You can hit me up on Gmail, email. You can email so many different content creators and they'll give you their honest opinion. So I know this rant was kind of all over the place. I probably missed a bunch of different topics and talking points that I wanted to talk about, but this isn't scripted. I just grabbed the microphone, turned on the camera and started recording. So make sure if you guys do like this content, you drop a whole elbow on the like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.